Now I could demonstrate to you the sound experience when I'm sitting in the listening chair here in room 2. The recorder has 4 microphones, 2 acoustic dividers up here, and a recording device. It is made like this to be able to capture the sound field, the complete sound from the listening position, so that it is possible to get the idea of how this sound system actually sounds like, and to be able to more accurately compare different speakers, different rooms and setups. Olebys from Opus 3. This is an old recording from the Swedish company Opus 3. It is a vinyl rip. Let's play this. What you experience with this recorder compared to even a good stereo microphone like the Rode mic here is the width of the imaging, and how it preserves the difference between instruments. Some are sharply defined and some kind of floats into the whole space, into the room. The goal of the recorder was to be able to preserve this into the recording, so you can show differences in those properties of sound reproduction systems. And as we can hear, this system is this room is different from the room 2. It sounds great. We can live with this. Recording speakers and stereo systems playing music is quite popular, it seems. And people post them on social media, on YouTube and so on, to share the experience of the system and show the system. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just people take out their mobile phone and just hold it in a hand and record with the microphone in the phone, and the picture is and on a similar level of quality. But that doesn't matter. It's about sharing an experience and showing off different systems and sounds. But going from that and to being able to preserve some of the special characteristics of the experience of the sound requires a quite different approach, especially for recording the sound. The recorder is quite a complex device for doing this. It is not extremely expensive to build. It is made up basically of off-the-shelf parts. And then there is some post-processing that is not impossible to do. But the main problem with the recorder is that when you are going around visiting friends, going to an exhibition, a show, or a showroom at a shop, you don't bring along this recorder. It's not practical. So the recorder will be for special occasions and for people, more professionally oriented people who want to have the absolutely best experience, to be able to transmit this experience and show off differences in a better way. But we can also record in a simpler way. As I have shown with the standard stereo Rode microphone, the quality is not comparable to the recorder, but the quality is still much better than what you can have from, say, a mobile phone. And if you do proper equalization and sound processing of the signal from this standard type of microphone, you can get a quite decent result. And this microphone is practical in use because it can also be mounted on a camera, so you can have a camera rig with the camera and the microphone that you can hold in your hands. You can go around, move around on shows and when visiting around people. That is something that is a practical and viable solution. And if you want to use your phone, you may actually want to use your phone to record. It's simple. You have your phone in your pocket. You don't need a big camera, big microphone, wires, recorders, all that stuff. You just have a phone. Take it out, do a quick recording, Okay, that was nice. That's this system. And that is possible to do. Such a mobile recording can also be significantly improved if you do some post-processing of the signals, such as proper equalization. All this is possible to do if you know how to do it and you know your equipment. And this is something that I can help you with. If you want to do better recordings of this type, if you use your mobile phone and you want to keep using your mobile phone, it's not about cost, it's about practicality, because a microphone, proper microphone, it doesn't cost that much. So, but you may want to use that mobile phone. And then you can do that. It is possible to measure the frequency response and the response of the sound from the mobile phone such that it can be corrected post-processing. Also, a standard type of a microphone needs a frequency response correction, equalization. Then you will have to measure the microphone, and that is quite possible to do for you at home. I can help you with that. My contact information is found on my website at kvalsvoll.com. So if you want to be able to make better recordings, demo recordings of speakers and stereo systems, then you can contact me and you can have a consultation about this. And you can get a solution that will work for your type of requirements.